Hey guys, today I'm filming my spring makeup must-haves and I have a ton of things to talk about. I'm sorry if this went up a little later in spring. It's actually snowing today when I'm filming this video, so I just now got into the spring makeup items, so I hope you all will still enjoy this even though it's a little bit after spring already started. Now in spring, that's when I bust out my pastels. My bright colors are summer, so you'll check back in summertime to see all my favorite bright colors. So the colors that I really gravitate towards would be a nice radiant orchid, mint peach, a nice blue base pink, and peachy pink. So that's what you're going to be seeing from me. I have eyes, lips, cheeks, and nails, so I have a ton of things, so let's just get started. So first for eyeshadows, I actually don't have too many. I only have 3 to talk about, so I would love to know your favorite spring eyeshadows, and I have 2 from MAC that I really love. The first is MAC Stars and Rockets, a beautiful lavender color. I would think that this would fit the Radiant Orchid color of the year because it is a really pretty pinky purple with a blue duochrome to it. It's a really nice Flux Pearl finish, which is one of my favorites. And here it is swatched, and here it is in the pan. And if you don't want to put up the money for this, L'Oreal Infallible just released some new eyeshadows, and they have one called Burst Into Bloom, which is very similar. It might be a bit deeper, but it is definitely will fit the Radiant Orchid color of the year. The next one I have is MAC Shimmermoss, which is just a beautiful like tealy aqua color. I love it for the spring. And this one was actually discontinued, but it's also a Flux Pearl finish. I'm mentioning it because you can still find it at the CCO. I've seen it a ton, and MAC Steamy is almost identical to this. So check out Steamy if you cannot find this one, but here it is swatched. Just a beautiful color. I love to use this one in the spring as well. So these are my 2 MAC eyeshadows that I recommend for spring. If you have any others, please let me know. And then the next eye look is actually the one that I'm wearing, and this is from theBalm Meet Matte Nude. This is a warm tone look, but I still think that it's nice for the spring. I have Matte Malloy on my lid, and as a brow bone highlight, I have Matte Singh as a transition color and Matte Rosen in my crease. The reason that I love this is because if you want to go with bright cheeks and bright lips, it's really nice to have a neutral eye, and this one is one of my favorites for this time of year. So just whatever your favorite neutral eye is will be great to pair with bright cheeks and bright lips. So now moving on to blushes, I have 1 cream blush, 2 pinks, and then I have 3 light peaches, 3 dark peaches, and 1 coral blush I threw in at this time. You'll see more of my coral blushes in summer. Alright, so just to get started with the cream blush, I'm going to have one in my spring video and one in my summer video. And this is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Candid Coral. This is just the beautiful peach flush to your cheeks. I absolutely love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful blush, and I think that these are easy to work with if you use the proper brush. I really like the Real Techniques buffing brush to apply this. It gives the most pigmentation. It's just a really pretty flush, and I absolutely love this, and I reach for it a ton. I think this is also a really good formula because it is not too wet, so you don't have to worry about it running all over the place, and I don't think you need to set it. But I think this is a really great blush. I know I'm going to be reaching for a lot in spring. This is also great to layer underneath of powder blushes to make them last longer and be a little bit more vibrant. So now onto the pink blushes. I have a drugstore and a high-end. So for the drugstore, it is something new to me, and this is the Milani Baked Blush in Delizioso Pink. I'm wearing it today. I love this. It's so crazy pigmented, and these are new releases, but they're permanent. So here is what this looks like. Beautiful color. I really love it. The formula is great, and I totally recommend you guys check this out as a beautiful pink for the springtime. And my other pink is from theBalm, and it is Down Boy. This is a really pretty neutral pink, so it doesn't pull too warm or too cool. And this is a really nice one as well. This is more of like a pastel pink, I think. And the Milani is a bit more bright, but still both are beautiful for the springtime. So there is theBalm Down Boy. I hope you guys can see the swatches okay. So now I have 3 blushes that are light peaches, and I have a drugstore, a limited edition with a drugstore alternative and a high-end blush. So the first one I have is e.l.f. Candid Coral. This is the only time I reach for this blush for some reason. It's really pretty and it does have nice pigmentation, but it's just a light peachy color. Really pretty though. I actually really enjoy this one. And here it is right here. It actually matches Candid Coral from Maybelline really well, so those would pair really nicely together. And yeah, like I said, I only really reach for this one this time of year because it's more of a soft peach, which is really beautiful. The next one I have is limited edition from MAC. It was from the Divine Nights collection and it is called Lured to Love. This is a beautiful peach. If you got this blush, I recommend pulling it out now. And if you don't have this, I might be able to find this, and if I can, I'll link it down below. But if you were not able to get your hands on this, try Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. These are not dupes, but if you have Luminoso, I don't think you need this one. So I wanted to recommend that as well. I don't own it actually, but I know a lot of people love that. So I wanted to recommend that peach blush. That works on fair skin to medium tan skin, really beautiful. So I recommend that. And I love this one, and I'm definitely gonna bust it out during this time because it is a nice light peach. And here that is swatched. So my last of the lighter peach blushes is Benefit Coralista. This is a really, really pretty peach blush, nice light color, and it has a nice sheen to it. And here is that blush swatched. It's a really pretty color, very flattering. So now I have 3 darker peaches and I have 1 coral blush. So the first darker peach is a limited edition blush, so you should go run out and get it. And this is one of the Clinique Cheek Pops. I have the shade Peach Pop. I think all 4 of those would be beautiful for spring. So just pick your favorites. But the formula of these is really nice. It's similar to the MAC Mineralize, and because it has a sheer wash of color at first, but it builds really nicely. So this is Peach Pop, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful color. I love the flower imprint, and it is just a stunner. So there that is. It's like a dark peachy coral, really beautiful, and I'm already obsessed with this. And here it is swatched. The next peach blush I have to show you is theBalm Frat Boy, one of my favorite peaches. This is a wonderful matte color. Most of the blushes I've showed you are matte, and it looks like this, a beautiful, like more pastel deep peach. And here that one is swatched. One of my favorites, really, really awesome blush. And the last dark peach is from Tarte. This is the shade Blissful. It's one of their Amazonian clay blushes. And it's a really beautiful matte deep peach color. Totally recommend it. And here is what it looks like on my finger. And here it is, the bottom swatch. So some really great deep peaches, and I think that these would work really well on fair to medium skin tones. And the last one is a more coral blush, but I had to mention it because it also was limited edition. If I can find it, I will link it for you all. This is the MAC Mineralize Blush and Petal Power. Doesn't this look so beautiful in this packaging? Absolutely love it. And this one is really, really pigmented for a mineralized blush. It's just beautiful peachy pink with a golden shimmer, like a really nice strong gold sheen. And here it is swatched at the bottom. Absolutely love it. If you have this blush, totally recommend pulling it out to wear this time of year. This would also be a great summer blush. So those are all of my blush picks. Let me know your favorite blushes for the springtime, because you guys know I'm addicted to blush. So lastly, I have a favorite highlighter for spring, and this is the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, a cult favorite. So this is a really beautiful champagne-y beige color, which won't be too overpowering depending on your skin tone, but I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna wear it a ton in the spring. So now moving on to lip products, I have some orchid colors, some blue tone pinks, and some peachy pinks to share with you. So the first purple lip product I have to share is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Lilac Pastel. I know this has been discontinued, but I do know that a lot of people own this. If you do own it, I definitely recommend busting it out. I've not used this in a long time, so I'm going to make sure that I use it because I know it was discontinued, but I still have it in my collection, so I still want to use it. And here that is swatched. Really pretty color, and this will be great for anybody who just wants a nice light shade of purple, and if you wear it on its own, it will give a nice tint to your lips without being too purple. So the next thing I have is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Darling, and this is a more of a lavender purple because it has some nice pink tones to it as well, which makes it more wearable. And I love these type of jumbo lip product. They're really comfortable and easy to wear. If I have a comfortable formula of a bright color, it's just so much easier for me to wear for some reason. So this second swatch here is the Revlon Balm Stain and Darling. You can see it shows up more pink in the swatch than it is in the packaging. So don't be afraid of this. It's a really beautiful color. I absolutely love this, and it's a great way to go for a nice everyday radiant orchid. Then the last purple lip product I have is also a pinky purple, and that would be the MAC Sheen Supreme in Asian Flower. I love the formula of these lipsticks, very creamy. They remind me of the Revlon lip butters. Again, like I said, this is more of a pink tone purple. Really beautiful. I know I'm gonna wear it a ton. And here it is on the bottom, really pretty. So these are my 3 purple radiant orchid picks if you want to try that color for spring. Next I have a couple blue tone pinks. The first one is what I'm wearing today. This is a Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Cherish. I've worn this one a ton, and here it is swatched. Beautiful color. So the next lip products I have, I wear them as a combination, but you can wear them on their own, and they are both blue tone pinks. When you wear them together, it's just an intense blue tone pink that's almost a bit purpley. Very beautiful. So the first thing I have is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Primrose. This is a dupe for MAC Snob. This is a wonderful cream formula. This is one of my favorite lipsticks ever because no matter what you pair it with, it looks beautiful. So here is that swatched. And on top, I wear my NYX Butter Gloss in Merengue, beautiful blue tone pink, almost leaning purple. It's amazing, and I love the formula of these lip glosses. They're so comfortable to wear, and they're not sticky at all, but they have great pigmentation. So there is NYX Merengue. So here we have my 3 purples and then my 3 blue tone pinks. Okay, so now on to the peachy pink. I actually have 2 combinations, but you could wear them on their own. So the first combination is using the Revlon Lip Butter and Strawberry Shortcake and the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Coral Reef. Again, this was discontinued. If you don't have this, a similar gloss would obviously work well, and this is also a great product on its own. So this is Strawberry Shortcake. This is one of my favorite lip butters. I get a ton of use out of this during the spring. So here is that product. Beautiful pink. And this is just a really nice everyday pink. It's not too warm or too cool. And then, like I said, over top, the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Coral Reef. I hate that these were discontinued. I don't understand why that happens, why amazing products are discontinued and not crap ones, but I don't understand. So there is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Coral Reef. Then I have another peachy pink combination using a Revlon Lip Butter in Juicy Papaya and the NYX Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie. So the Juicy Papaya is a bit more on the sheer side of lip butters. Not all of them are sheer, but this is one of the more sheer formulas. And there is Juicy Papaya. Over top of that, like I said, the NYX Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie is beautiful. And here's that swatch right here, just a beautiful peach color. I also really think that the Revlon Lip Butter and Strawberry Shortcake and the NYX Butter Gloss and Maple Blondie would be a nice combination too. If you just don't have this or you can't find it, I recommend this lip combination because both of these are holy grail products and colors for me, so I'd recommend this combination as well. So right here is 4 lip products, but 3 different combinations. So those are all my lip products, and now we're on to nail polishes. And all of my nail polishes are lavender or mint. I actually have a drugstore version of each, a OPI version of each, a high-end version of each, and effects polish of each, and then I have 1 extra effects polish that I love. So first we'll start with the drugstore. So my drugstore polishes are the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear. These are $2.50 at Target. The formula is opaque in 2 coats, which is really great for pastel, and they last a long time. I love this line of nail polish. So the first one is Mint Sorbet, a beautiful, it's like a white mixed in with a green. So it's not a blue mint. This is definitely a green mint, but a light green mint, really pretty. I love this one. And then Lacy Lilac, which is a lilac color because it's more of a white mixed with a purple. So next I have two OPI, and I thought both of these were limited edition, but I think one of them has now made its way to the permanent collection, which is amazing. So I'll show you the limited edition one first, which I'm so sorry, but I had to include it. OPI Mermaid Tears. I love this. This is from the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, one of my favorite nail polishes of all time. Just a beautiful greeny mint, but it's got some blue in here as well. More of a dusty color, beautiful. And then OPI You're Such a Budapest, which is a purple periwinkle. Not a blue, but a purple periwinkle. Love it so much. This is 3 coats to be opaque, but it's stunning. So here are these two. And I thought this was limited edition, but I have seen this at Ulta in the permanent display. I think this collection may have been permanent because I've seen other colors in the permanent display as well, which is amazing. So I recommend you guys check this out and Google dupes for this. The one I'm about to show you next is as similar as I found for this polish, but love these and I'm gonna wear them a ton this spring. So now onto my two, I call them high-end. One's a Zoya, one an Essie, so they're not extremely high-end or anything. But first I want to show you the comparison between Mermaid Tears and the Zoya polish I'm gonna show you. Not a dead on. I've not been able to find a dead on dupe for this, so I just wanted to mention that. But another beautiful, beautiful, like, this is like an aqua but with a little bit of teal in it as well. I love it for spring. This is Zoya Wednesday. Beautiful formula, opaque in 1 to 2 coats. Really great. It's a beautiful cream polish, so I absolutely love this and recommend this. And it has enough like mint in it that it's not a straight up aqua or straight up teal. So the next one is an Essie, which is a Radiant Orchid color, and that is Essie Playdate. And this is just a Radiant Orchid color, meaning that it is just like a pink tone purple, but a bit brighter. So now moving on to my effects polishes in Mint and Orchid. I just thought these are really fun, so I want to throw them in. The first one is a Hard Candy nail polish. This is from their Sprinkles line. I know that these like sprinkles type nail polishes were popular last spring, so I think that they're still in now. This only costs $4 from Walmart. It's a beautiful mint polish with sprinkles of silver and black. Really pretty, really nice formula, opaque in 2 coats, only costs $4 from Walmart. Then the other one is a Zoya Pixie Dust in Stevie. This is a beautiful purple with some silver shimmer. This looks like gumdrops on my nails. I love it. And this is a really cool texture. I love the formula of these. It's opaque in 2 coats and it just feels nice. I do put a top coat on it and you can still feel the texture, but it's not as intense, but it still lasts a really long time and I still get the effect. So this is a really cool polish. I totally recommend. So my last polish I want to show you is Hard Candy Black Tie Optional. This is a very popular type of nail polish. A lot of brands have it out now. This one's only $4 and I love it. It is black and white glitters. Some are hex glitters, some are small circle glitters, some are, I'm blanking on the name of the glitters that are like just like confetti lines. I can't remember what those are called right now. I'm blanking on them, but they just mix beautifully together. I love to top this on pastel polishes. Sometimes pastels can be a bit streaky, even with 3 coats, so I love to put that on top because it just covers up the streaks, but yet the polish underneath will still show through with this. But I love using this with OPI You're Such a Budapest. So those are all of my picks. I know that this was really long and I showed you a ton of things, but spring and summer are my favorite makeup times of the year. That's why I've got the most products for them, because they're the kinds that I reach for. I love purple, I love pink, coral, mint, so I have a ton of products in this video and I'm gonna have a ton of products in my summer makeup must-have, so let me know yours down below. I would love to know what eye, lip, cheek, and nail products you're gonna be reaching for in the spring. Definitely let me know some more eyeshadows. I need more eyeshadows in my life because I feel like I don't have enough. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.